6 foot 3 inches, number 1, Derrick Rose. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 18, Bailey Howell. In the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 0, DeMarcus Cousins. Starting at the other forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 6, Ben Wallace. The other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 2, Jason Kidd. Your home team head coach is Alex Jensen. Once again, your New Orleans starters.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now, here's Doncic. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Kawhi Leonard. LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Harden in at the 2.
Well, you can't let Doncic have these types of opportunities, guys. When you aren't close to him, this is what happens.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. It's on Luka Doncic. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the game. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Doncic.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different roles here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Now here's Harden. Outside, Davis. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Cousins.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Outside Leonard. It's blocked. They recover it. Passes to Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Davis. Paul looking over the floor. To end the run. Drains the three-pointer. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertically. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Toronto. 4-point game. Harden up top. Over Kidd. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Paul.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger. Staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hand.
And the dunk by Rose.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hamilton's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Leonard, the pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Paul, no one around him. Shot clock reset for Toronto. And Davis can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 4. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Toronto. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Jason Kidd. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Westbrook passes to Tatum. Count that one.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Lillard following the score by New Orleans. Unloads with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, Keep making them pay.
For New Orleans, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Toronto trails by 7. Count that one. Lillard's got his second basket.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
And finished off by Rose.
He puts the D. In a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw. It down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Toronto has possession following the score by New Orleans. Shoots from the high post. And it's Lillard missing. New Orleans leading by 7. Rose attacking, and the dunk by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Hamilton kicks to Cousins. Here's Rose. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Basket good. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Rose. That shot no good. Great D that time from Tatum. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Lillard. He's got 6. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. New Orleans on top by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Jason Tatum is out there with Doncic. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Jokic in at the center position.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Lillard scanning the floor. Doncic dishes to Lillard. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Rose in the post, covered by Lillard, and it's Rose. This time the assist by Williams.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Mitchell outside. And the pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Mitchell wide open. The offensive rebound. Good on the bucket.
Tatum has no problem mixing it up, guys. Goes after offensive rebounds with real zeal and a great effort to clean up that mess on the glass.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
They get it again. Williams passes to Kukoc. To the middle, 6 to shoot, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Toronto calls timeout. Some changes for New Orleans. Kidd comes in for Williams, and Mike Bibby is subbed in for Rose. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's Ball with the ball for Toronto, trailing by 13. Outside, Davis. From outside, off the mark. And here's New Orleans now. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Allen for 3, traps in the tray.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Yep, that's what full court man-to-man is all about now. All pressure, all the time.
Good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Lambier. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Leonard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3 ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
Here's Kidd inside. Lambier kicks to Bibby. Back to Lambier. No good with the layup.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. Derrick Rose is checked in for New Orleans. The Raptors also with a sub. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Paul. He's off on the second.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
For New Orleans, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Butler, he's checked in for the Raptors. And both free throws good for Rose.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Toronto trails by 15. Pass to Westbrook. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. New Orleans leading by 13. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Davis.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Raptors making a switch here. Middleton's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
Westbrook is a master at drawing fouls, and he's got a lot of different ways that he can put that kind of pressure on the defense.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. And so Westbrook makes them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Rose. Second shot opportunity. Lambier. And Davis sends it back. Leonard, that's for 2. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Three-pointer, Kidd. And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating. happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
DeMarcus Cousins out there with Wallace. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Rose, and it's Howell in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Down low, here's Davis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Double team on Rose to the inside. And Cousins kicks to Rose. Westbrook with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. New Orleans making a switch here. Mills is checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Lillard's checked in. And stolen by Lillard. Last break. Here come the Raptors. Floats it up for Davis. And finished off by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from James.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nobody near Leonard. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Mills. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
And Toronto making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Jason Tatum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Doncic is checked in for James Harden. And Paul's subbed in for Damian Lillard. Rose is checked in for Patty Mills. The Raptors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
With a tie, and misses it off the right side of the rim. New Orleans in the lead. Rose goes in, and the basket is good. Rose has got 30 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. LeBron's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Rose passes to Wallace. Here's Howell. Three-pointer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And then for Toronto, Butler comes in for James. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul. Westbrook against Bibby. Now here is Hamilton. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Butler with the steal. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Bibby against Westbrook. Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
Rose, he's checked in for Mike Bibby. And the Raptors also making a change. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Tatum. Here's Hamilton. Westbrook with the nice D there. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 1. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
For New Orleans, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The Raptors making a switch here. And Rose drops them both. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Harden against Williams. Harden kicks to Leonard. And again, it's Toronto converting.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart pass. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Rose, that's good. Here's Mitchell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From deep, Harden. Here's Davis. 4 seconds left, and it's good on the way in. Davis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He's got everything he wanted right there.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Raptors lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Toronto leading by 3. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Damian Lillard. Anthony Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden, and it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Lillard. A second chance effort.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
New Orleans making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Kukoc, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint and finished off by Davis.
Over the last few years, I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
Lillard attacking.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Howell's checked in for New Orleans. LeBron's checked in for the Raptors. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Outside, Davis. It's deflected, but he stays with it. Lillard with no one around. Kicks it out to Harden. This one for 3. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Some changes for New Orleans. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Lambeer. Wallace comes in for Kukoc. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Lillard. The Raptors also with a sub. Paul's checked in. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. New Orleans making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry said to his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Harden scanning the floor. It up. Rebound by Wallace. Harden's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Rose attacking, and Rose throws it down.
Rose excels at driving and controlling his body in the air. A unique blend of power and athleticism.
Toronto trailing. Paul with the ball. Kicks it to Leonard. Knocks it loose. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Paul. Here's Davis. A 3 from Leonard. They get it back. Tries again. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Poise under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Rose up on top. Guarded by...
Goodness! That was special. Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Just add another one to the highlight reel.
And the Raptors call time here. Kind of like what Rose has done in this one so far.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Derrick Rose.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Lillard's checked in for Toronto. Free throw, good. Rose.
and he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Toronto trails by 3. Harden kicks to Leonard. At 3 off the mark. And so it's Rose bringing it up for New Orleans. At one point, they led by 16.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Harden against Kidd. Lillard outside. Pass to LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Kawhi Leonard.
And, guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
It's good.
Great respect for how Rose raises his level of play in the biggest moments.
1:03 left in the game. Toronto trails by 5. Leonard, the pass to LeBron. Davis kicks to Harden. Lillard outside. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rose double teamed. He feeds it to Wallace. Helmet!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Lillard, the pass to Harden. Back to Lillard. It counts.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
I'll tell you what, this is the white-hot version of Derrick Rose right now.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Floats it up for Davis. Yes!
AD staring him down and letting him know this ain't over yet.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
From deep, Harden. The shot, no good. Good defense by Kidd. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And New Orleans leads by 6.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
So New Orleans wins it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. All the feelings me, you know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wonder why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me, you know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wonder why it's so cold.
Now we getting free plane rides. I promise we ain't on the same sides. If it was, I would change sides. We won't never pay the same price. Frank Luke with nah, there'll never be another. Think they got me covered. I hit the 3 at the buzzer. I hit the 3 at the buzzer. Hey, I hit the 3 at the buzzer. How about the whip with the same clothes? I'm in Miami, your mangoes. Mama don't like that. Joe living good, that's my main bro. Got it popping down in Georgia, yo. Next morning out to Portugal. Everything I do historical. Never needed no tutorial. I ain't even get to Porsche yet. I be in the club with velour sweats. More money mean more threats. Y'all ain't pull up to my door yet. That's really regular, like I'm Channing Tatum. I be stepping up. I be flexing up. I came straight in front of other. Nah, there'll never be another. Think they got me covered. I hit the 3 at the buzzer. I hit the 3 at the buzzer. Yeah. Hey, I hit the 3 at the buzzer. Nah, there'll never be another. I hit the 3 at the buzzer. I hit the 3 at the buzzer.
Another one. I'm from the home all up. Tryna put my life in front of cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm still winning, they still waiting for an answer. Clean money, mix it, then that through a tantrum. Fave, I hit the booth and make an anthem. Came from hopping turnstiles to jumping out the fan. And I'ma stand up, can't with no random. Get your bands up, my haters broke, I can't stand them. Still in the streets, I'm ballin' like Air One. My money clean and that. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They watching me, see a young, living glamorous. I was. She my favorite, I'm a fan of. Came from poverty, used to take his racks on me, pockets heavy, so I cop Dior bells. Then I moved into the mansion, remember I had no money for a hotel. All my on this band, so if you ain't talking money, get a voicemail. I'm from the home all up. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm still winning, they still waiting for an answer. Clean money, mix it, then that through a tantrum. Fave, I hit the booth and make an hopping turnstiles and jumping out the fan. I left out, then came back to the with a chick. They got no room to breathe, cause my told her I'm good. When my it's always from the home. He the man, but on his block, that boy a scrub. That's why I'm fake, cause in my they show me love. I can't be one of y'all, you don't get bands. Hop in the double R, I'm Danny Phantom. She don't got no manners. I'm from the home all up. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm still winning, they still waiting for an answer. Clean money. You miss it, then that threw a tantrum. Fave, I hit the booth and make an anthem. Came from hopping turnstiles to jumping out the Phantom.
Handle life story. Welcome everybody. Yeah. Detention at the school cause I never followed rules. Was a good kid at home so my mama was confused. I just wanted to choose, trying to keep up with the crew. How'd y'all get everything new? I'm from the same place as you. Decisions I would choose that could put me in the news. Ever since a Juve I've been trying to I had to handle life before I learned how to. If my daddy ever knew the trouble I get into, I was just a youth. I gotta thank you. Instead of going to they threw up. And I love the hoop, but didn't have the coach to play for. Everybody knew I kept a handle on the string though. Waking up my neighbors, pretending I'm in the Staples. AI was my favorite, but Kobe showed me what great is. I could really make it if I turned some better grades in. Friends I love to hang with didn't help me bring no A's in. And I had to work way harder cause I'm Haitian. Couldn't stop my hesitation, dropping 30 on Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases that ain't making the graduation.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect, and that's why I deserve it.
Kicked out of school in the 8th, said I was a waste of talent. Kid in suburban school was a major challenge. Gave him 30, but late for class, that's a burpee. I stopped at 7-Eleven to purchase myself a Slurpee. Then, 9th grade, I'm on the varsity team. In the starting lineup, that's the start of the dream. Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I would partially beam. So, 10th grade, I tried private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was changing. Temper slightly volatile. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Busting to the slums though. Boy, I'm with the get down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship to Weber State. Then David Stern passed the hat. No cap.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect, and that's why I deserve it.
First semester as a freshman, I'm out with a blessing. You know I can't wait till that financial aid check hit. I'm going to the gym way before breakfast. No talking to my best friends, I'm working on excellence. Still ain't getting no playing time cause they was putting Seth in. But Liberty was still winning like Davidson and Stephen. My handles was the best in. Pull up and make the net bend. Coach said you'll never check in if you don't know the O's and X's. I gotta perfect this. Flicking up the left wrist. Going to the league, the only goal that's on my checklist. Buy mama a Lexus. Matching pearl necklace. Either that or it's back to the block playing Tetris. When I hurt the knee, I was still chasing a dream. Crossover too mean to be a regular breed. Instead of making the squad, I end up coaching the team. Yeah, business started booming. I'm on the phone with Cuban. Training out in Dallas, handle life for the Mavericks. Coach still nasty, I was scrimmaging at practice. Anything can happen from the couch to the mattress. More to the story, I'm just finishing the chapter.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect, and that's why I deserve it, yeah.
Hey. Hey. We rise. When I come through Beamer, ain't no X. When I come through Porsche, ain't no box. If I come through range, ain't no sport. Nah, my Xbox was a sport. On and off court, I put numbers on the board. I financed it all, but who keepin' score? We talking fair pay. I know all things ain't equal, so I pay it for it. The irony of growing up poor is you gotta pay for it. Why you think they for it? Why you think we got about for it? Why you think my got me box for it? For it. I had to fight for it. Some of my cousins for it. A lot of free the guys for it. My king still $1 million mission for it. All my going for it, yelling same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. My going for it, yelling same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yelling same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yelling same team. How you mean? What you know about the team? She like pull up with, let it. I put up with, and I put up with, and I hate when rappers repeat last line that they said. On the low like ground ball, hustle like loose ball. Skinny bankroll bigger than all y'all. Skinny had to flex up on all y'all. I was a team sport, now it's ISO ball. Went solo on that, but it's still the same. No, I never chase fame, it's a 2-for-1 thing. Everybody think they know me, don't know my middle name. Everybody yelling. Everything I bring to the game, don't show on stat sheets. With me, my visits be tax free. International road, it ain't duty free. I'm like, pay me like Jay-Z. All my going for it, yelling same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yelling same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yelling same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yelling same team. How you mean? What you know about the team? When I come through Beamer, ain't no X. When I come through Porsche, ain't no box. If I come through range, ain't no sport. Kids yelling key like no steals from the porch.
Axel.
Brain they jewels.
They expecting this one.
Flex, my woo back baby, woo back baby. Woo! Yeah. Let me see some. Okay. Look, you cannot say pop and forget. I'm from the floor, sweat. So they turn, dropping through the veil, dropping it. I gotta laugh 'cause these jokes drill like booties. I don't know. But I'm gonna go, and I'm in that Bugatti, moving 200. Me and Trey, that's what. All you see is helicopters. I'm in the like engine, revving. Trey, get that. My chicks is clearing. Your chicks is spending. And I got a couple. Let me know. If you want. Cause boy, I can send. And I got a. And she got a Louis back. Yeah. Okay. Flex, my. Woo back, baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay. My. Woo back, baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay.
Got it jumping out the zoo. See him.
Yellow flame, hot moves. Break my head down till I have her face. Duck away. She wanna lay up and hibernate. I took a chance, there's a lot to take. I took her right in and up right away. She needed. It cost me 3 for the. But the V, she let it twirl to the beat. I send a better reach. Wearing pearls, bits of bees. I only hurl at my peak. Nah.
Woo back, baby. Woo back, baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay. My. Woo back, baby. Woo back, baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. What's poppin'? I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put it in the friend zone. Sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Told Pooh he a fool. Told her don't let her friends know. In the Ville, and I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine at Vincenzo's. Me and my amigos got that freak on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm talking about dark hair, look like she go. She do. Hometown hero, feeling myself, can't my ego. She heard of my, she said, babe, does it? Certified, hang around dust, and she learning my lingo. Back then, wasn't worried about me though. In the gym, trying to work on my free throw. Spending money at the club like Sam's. Yes, ma'am. She a little, but she don't put this on the ground. Little boys trying to diss on the ground. Hey, I can't switch on the fan. It's how I hit the switch on the fan. This where my head is. I feel resentment from every direction. Even some homies be wearing expressions. I be discouraged from sharing my blessings. We used to share a connection. Now it just feels like it's wearing and stretching. I'm getting real sick of taking advice from people that never could stare at reflections. Somewhere in there is a lesson. Y'all ain't evolving, it's very depressing. I'm at the club with the basketball team. Me and the Cardinals are sharing this section. Gotta cherish the present. I'm drinking water. Got a career and I'm very invested. Some people call it a scary obsession. I like to call it a passion. I can be sitting relaxing. PG, we getting some traction. I'm at the venue, it's packed in. I'm digging her accent. I got a BB Simon belt on me and she tryna. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my own flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed they satin. Y'all wasn't tuned in back then. My swag they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them. Sports in the top 10.
Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot in here. Swish. I don't even touch the rim. When I pull up, it's just swish. Backboard wet. Only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe.
Rest in peace to the Mamba and baby GG. Still remember where I was standing after the 3P. Fro was lined up yelling Kobe, but playing Pee-wee. Well, you know that shoot the freebie right after they tear Achilles. Number 8 was crazy, but 24 was scary. Respect his name or else he might show up as Won't forget the things he mentioned, how to get a Larry. Whatever necessary, he tried to help prepare me. They tell us never look in the eyes of a I did it out respect for the greatest at Staples Center. The closest thing to MJ, and no, I ain't talking Thriller. It ain't an iron team, but a me in it. Please remember, Bing.
Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot in here. Swish. I don't even touch the rim. When I pull up, it's just
it's getting late. Crossover, didn't hesitate. Skate by him like a figure eight. Whoever left, dunk bait. Give me the ball, can't wait. Catch them all with the pump fake. Money good, that's number 8. Clutch time, hard in the paint. Purple and gold. Laker legend. Stone cold. Ain't no question. 5-time champion, the 8th wonder, raining on them. Take cover, switched up, then changed numbers. Many tried him, but came up short. 24, king of the coat. I'ma need backup, mission of both. You do not know me, you cannot hold me. MVP, dribble it left and right, then pull it back, Kobe.
Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Kobe, 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 Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot in here. Swish. I don't even touch the rim. When I pull up, it's just swish. Backboard wet. Only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Hold up.
Life sucks and I never tried. Mine's lost even more than I realized. Time's up, keep it moving when she arrives. If you ever heard what I heard in my mind, never try, you would cry, that's a lie. You would. I don't wanna ever come down from my. I am in the best seat from time and the next breed. If you come at me directly, don't need no one to defend me. Souls in a place even I can't get to. Don't mess with it. Moon waves and overseas, coast and overseas. But knows who don't believe. They will never wanna admit I'm the best here from the mere fact that I've got ovaries. It's a woman's world, so to speak. Never giving credit where it's due, cause you don't lack power, venom. My, if you ever heard what I heard in the night, what a fright, must have been a parasite in my past life. I don't wanna ever come down from my soul. It's just you and I, but I'm feeling too alive, trying to get me out of spite. Someone's gotta pay, I ain't talking big amounts. Some kind of probably not, they ain't rolling with no. Moving scatty, all erratic and that, they be fragile. Oh, you man, then come at me. Make a move, better pattern it quick. I assume you'll be coming for. That makes two of us, venom. Night time today, like save lives and made minds that go deep. Oh, he wouldn't guess I'm so chill. Part of the day in the life you won't see. Part of the day in the life you can't be here for. It's the day in the life of OGs dealing with. Won't leave, not a word you will listen when my soul speaks. Down I go, so follow me, follow me, follow me. Actually don't follow me, nobody bother me. I'm a best honesty, one of your policies. They wanna demolish me, use me and abolish me. I don't wanna hear no apologies. Or am I in my own head, can't tell anymore. Psychotic to the wanna dig deep, I can never find nothing left. It's a mystery, rage, nothing but rage. Can't figure out if I'm going insane. Ain't no doubt we'll be showing no mercy. So think twice if you wanna. Nothing ain't nice right here, no games. I don't wanna dart nobody in a flash. True. Hands in the air, put the money in the bag, all cash, venom.
They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight, I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J, pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight, I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J, pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay. They want my wave, I'm getting paid. I'm charged up, that's triple A, double digit J. At 23, mixed with Minute Maid. A flea, you got a problem, you could catch this fate. Just take a seat, I'm about my bread like a bakery. I've been the best, that's for the set. I'm Chef Boyardee. From the Midwest, that's to the death. Ain't no around me. They bout that like. applause when standing ovation. I stand over who hating because if we gotta crash them, see, but for the occasion, I'm a boss though, and I'm content with my ways for what it costs. I'm about my business in every way, can't take no loss. I'ma keep winning into that day. I'm Wi-Fi. Throwing up billions right in my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay. I'm taking shots from the free throw, need 23 bands for street smoke, 100 bands for scrap, and half of that if they need more. Want my swag and bag, but they need no. Everything I did for that was unbelievable. Hair twisted and not nappy, I'm black and I'm top heavy. I'm from the block for shock value. I ran from fence to fence, I would hide with blue cheese bins and a knot. They want my way, they want my wave. I'm on my way, stay out my face. So keep it 1K, you either fake. I'm getting paid, I make a tick before I end off my day. Hey, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay.
Look,
Destiny's Child, every day I survive. No time to plan how to improvise. If you was real, you'll recognize. How do you sleep at night when you don't even fight for your right? How do you sleep at night when you never even fight for your right? They can't see my face, I'm like I gotta stop bread, cause I'm really much. They know I'm so sick, they're calling me Harvey. I get all the and all of that. I'm at Barbie. I got one like Nicki and one like Cardi. You might see me and Riri in a Rari. I'm the father, I'm giving the orders. How can my man overcharge us? I had to finesse, I done a koalas. I don't ever rest, that's why I'm the hardest. Get the bread, avoid the drama. You can avoid the feds, but not the karma. Protect your chest with body armor. And get the from the farmer. How you gonna run the road? You can't even run your life. I'm Destiny's Child, every day I survive. No time to plan how to improvise. If you're real, you'll recognize. How do you sleep at night when you don't even fight for your right? How do you sleep at night when you never even fight for your right? But hold it steady. Skinny man, but I'm rolling heavy. I saw Biden flying in a heli. It was a big dilemma like Nelly and Kelly. Made the list of all my goals like my name is L. I was a real the only way to repay him is to give him the world. And when I get my own wife, you can as well. 100 racks on my belt. And as long as I'm alive, we can never fail. He wants to new, but I told him relax. Right now I got a stack and pay for my tax. Used to, but I still prayed with the axe. Now I do rap, but I still play with the. How you gonna run the world? You can't even run your life. I'm Destiny's Child, every day I survive. No time to plan how to improvise. If it's real, you'll recognize. How do you sleep at night when you don't even fight for your right? How do you sleep at night when you never even fight for your right? How you gonna run the world? You can't even run your life. I'm Destiny's Child, every day I survive. No time to plan how to improvise. If you was real, you'll recognize. How do you sleep at night when you don't even fight for your right? How do you sleep at night when you never even fight for your right?
Get it like woo. Hit it to the true. And how I do. Like, hold on. Did my maker hit an ask for a favor? I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is screwed. Flashing lights and I pose on the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming things. Leave your days, amen. Never been on my level. Keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? My money is flipping, these racks is tripping. Numbers don't lie when my ex is all hang. Tell a lie, who was you playing? My eyes, gotta keep praying. Like, woo! Made it like, woo! Ay, hit it, tell up, true. Like, how I do? Ay, think I'm man-made. Ay, think I'm man-made. Ay, hit it, tell up, true. Like, how I do? Hey, hold on. Dip, my maker. I'm thankful I made it. All of this money I'm making got all these fake shaking. I do what I do. Hold on, I'm years to own. Just need everything I want. Money, clothes, and the fame, screaming name, live days. Hey, hold on, amen. Think they dripping, shoelace loose, hot, you tripping. I'm up all night, just right. Grinding all day, studio time is running. You not the one, so yes I won. You are my son, I am the dawn. Be fake, forbidden fruit, can't have a taste. Like woo, the made it like woo. Ay, hit it, tell up, true. like how I do it. Hating how you do it. Made it like how I do it. Hating how you do it. How I do it. Hating how you do it.
Look at me, 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 look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry cost about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna hopping up mentally. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. That is what happened today. Found that Insta and that is what I say. Told that girl like I been up. Let my talk to L. Girl acting like she outpost. Blacko cop new Rari. Tell us I wanna race. Velo with Bari. All of my got taste. We gon' march in the party. Get out of my way. Like karate. Don't wanna meet that. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Jewelry cost about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna hopping up mentally. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Send a double to your bando. Send them through your sandals. They say I remind them of Rondo. Like a Alejandro. My Dominican like Halo. No couple. Yo, that. Pull up to your grip like circus. So lit. Man, I need my money. I took the time and time ago. I can now. What? Feel like I'm in the Congo. Run through the jungle like that. Man, I came up on a bundle. So take up. Look at me, 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 look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry cost about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna hopping up mentally. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me now.
A lot going on here in the Queen City. There's Tryon Street in Uptown Charlotte, home of the Hornets. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Wallace. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's Howe in at the 3 slot. They've got Trae Young. Siakam is out there with Embiid. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3, the small forward. Ball is with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Rose. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw this game. Here's Walker. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
That's just too easy. Kemba, the innate sense to find the open player. Well done.
And here's Rose. Outside for Kidd. He feeds it to Wallace. And stolen by Siakam. And here we go. It's Butler, the 17-footer. And the jumper falls for him.
Well, good decision by Jimmy Butler. Stops on a dime, creates the necessary space, and then has the elevation necessary.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
Now here's Cousins, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. And they double up Cousins. Rose passes to Cousins. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. From the wing, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Rose has got 7.
Well, you love it. DeMarcus Cousins drawing the defensive attention and still has the court awareness to make the play.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Rose double teamed. Pass to Wallace. And here is Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
This is what keeps Cousins' percentages up. The gimmies. My goodness.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Left side, Butler. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss.
Oh, please. Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Walker against Rose. Walker the pass to Embiid. The pass to Siakam. And the rejection by Cousins.
The aggressive defense by DeMarcus Cousins, not content to just alter it, send it back. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And it's sent back by Wallace. Kidd. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
And you can't forget about Kidd in transition. Whether he's dishing it or shooting it, he's great at making the right decision.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes.